alert here before you go any further. It's been a while since I watched Gladiator. He dies at the end of Gladiator, right?
So we think.
Yeah, no, I think he's pretty much. So Russell Crowe is not involved in this. Like, what would the sequel actually consist of? I guess.
Well, if modern day Russell Crowe was involved, there'd be less sword fighting and more eating of like chicken nuggets and drinking
Which I can
beer.
respect.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to hate on the guy.
He was always a beefy guy, but yes, he's not 20 years ago Russell Crowe.
He's not going to be winning in the arena unless it's a cheeseburger eating contest. I'm just saying. So it's a little different now with Russell Crowe than it would have been back in the day.
He was amazing in Gladiator. It won Best Picture, I think it was in 2000. It's my wife's favorite movie of all time. Like, if you ask her her favorite movie of all time. Yes,
Other than taste, she has great taste.
Excellent taste in movie play. There you go. It's a fantastic movie. Definitely a top 10 for me, maybe a top 5. So they're recasting that, which is great. But it's funny because as soon as I said this to my brothers, the question comes out, well, do we think they're going to... I got all excited about the Indiana Jones, the latest Indiana Jones installment, but now I'm hearing they're passing the torch to a female Indiana Jones. I'm like, no, don't do it.
Oh, God.
Don't bring any agenda. Don't just make it to entertain people. With Gladiator, because I'm assuming it'll be taking place in ancient Rome, I think it is unlikely that they're going to be able to put like a, that the emperor will be an individual who is, worried about climate change and non-binary. You know what I mean? Like,
It'll definitely be a non-binary emperor. I just don't know how you would make a sequel to that movie. I can see making another movie set in the Roman times, but it felt to me like everybody who mattered in that movie died. So it's like a brand new movie. And wasn't his whole family, I hate to be a Debbie Downer here,
20 years later, bad things happen to the family.
Yeah, they all get killed. So there's not even like a kid, in the Rocky franchise, for example, they've gone back and said, okay, this is the son of Creed, and that's actually a pretty good film, I think. Grand scheme of things.
Maybe when Maximus was on campaign,
that's
the
true.
flesh and blood man, maybe, he's not a perfect guy. It's ancient Rome. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff in ancient Rome. There was a different time, morally speaking. And, maybe there was a little Maximus running around that he didn't know about. I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility.
At my signal, unleash hell.
One of the
greatest lines of all time.
I think it's a fantastic movie. It's also one of those period pieces where